Hello all, and welcome back once again to the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. This is Ald Rhun, and we will be joining Pushes Through Obstacles in her continuing quest to do things.
You seem like very good company.
He's a creeper. Alright. Now, we just got a new thing for him. Back to Ald Rhun. Find out what Zane Subani likes and give him a gift. Well, I guess we're doing more stuff in Ald Rhun then.
What do you want?
I always have been curious if those ever refilled or not. I don't think they do. Oh wait, I can just do a recall if I want to. That's right. Yeah, sure. I don't think there's anything else that I want to do here. Naminda, Edwina. I mean, I could go to Vivek and get Chimervidium. Chimer Vimidium. That's the name of that one. Oh, hold on. This is... what? That's not right. Singh gave me a detect creatures potion for Edwina, not Naminda. I just found a, I guess it's a bug. That's kind of funny. And I could always go for this little side quest in Vivek. I'll need to keep that in mind next time I am in Vivek. But until then, let me get my stamina all the way up again. 96% positive outcome. Still very weak. Only 5 towards 6. But this might, well, this will help a little bit. But anyways, and we. There we go. Alright. Hey, you.
Is there something I can do for you?
Do you know anything about, nope, you don't. What about you? Although you're a high
What
elf.
assistance do you need?
Background? Oh, he's just a pauper. Heh. Okay, Methylsarin is an eminent temple priest. Probably don't want to go to the temple to ask about those. Or the Imperial cult. Hey, do you know anything about... No, you don't. Pauper? Oh no, this is your trade. Humble small folk. Laboring the fields, kitchens, and factories, the warlords and merchants. When times are good, I live well enough by my own work. When times are hard, I must hope for the charity of the nobles and wealthy merchants. Well, it's a hard life being a pauper. I got some trauma root. I've got no racer plume, that's why. Okay. Well, he's apparently a somewhat successful merchant.
Make it quick, Outlander.
She doesn't like me very much, does she? But she does have a steel halberd if I ever decide... Dang, that's medium. If I ever decide to, enchant my own. These Watchman's helms are neat. And she's got Journeyman armor as hammers. I have plenty of those right now. I don't think that any of my stuff even has any damage to it. I think that I've repaired everything properly. wow, I really need to upgrade my gauntlets, don't I? Maybe. Do you know... Nope. Well, I might as well use my connections with the House Red Rhun. And it is... Hasur Zainsubani. Hopefully I don't have to ask him what he likes. Maybe a clothier. Ald Rhun, do you know who I'm talking about? Because this guy's a wealthy trader, and you're probably a wealthy trader.
Go ahead, Outlander.
Make it
What do
quick,
you need?
Outlander.
You don't like me. Enos Sarandis? What about your trade? Oh, is that the work? Yeah, the silk pants for Enos Sarandis. Half payment, pay me the rest later, but it's been weeks, I have my own bills to pay. Find him, get the overdue payment, or get the shirts and pants and bring them back. Okay. Yep, that's her. Okay. Well, I've got that little thing. And Enos Sarandis has all sorts of debts going on.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
Hey, guard. Whoops. Okay, Axel's playing Mav. Maybe I can get on there with him a little bit. Give me a second, I'm just gonna message him. Alright. So the guard doesn't know anything about this. Well, let's ask one of my...
What do you think of our city, Outlander?
I think it's a nice city.
Yes, Outlander.
Hello.
What do you want?
Okay, let's go inside the council house, talk to some of these guys. I may just have to talk with... Hasur himself. Hey, Naminda. First off, oh no, not Druidian Fallon. Athen Serethi? Okay, so that's just her own
The
stuff.
Is there
pleasure
something
is
you
all
need?
mine.
Yeah. All talking at once.
Go
Well, I
ahead,
guess we'll
Outlander.
explore back in
What do
here
you
again a little
need?
bit. I don't think that we're going to be doing too well, though. It's possible the whole wealthy trader thing was a bit of exaggeration on Caius's part? Or Gaius? Is his name Gaius or Caius? I wonder.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
Hey, Tuveso. Nope. Oh. Oh. I guess I could just ask anybody. So, Duval is her son. Okay. And he wants to go to Coal Cave. I will keep that in mind. Because I would be happy to do another escort quest. But I want to
What
finish
do you
this
think
one
of our
first.
city, Outlander?
It's good. It's a nice city.
Stay as long as you like, friend. It would be a privilege to
Is
know
there something you need?
I guess I'll just have to see if I can't find Hassel. What's his name?
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
Find the Hasselhoff. Okay, let's see. Do I know where any of these guys are? He might be at an inn. Or a council club. That's Enos Sarandis. That is another Ashlander's place. Pauper houses. Hasor Zain Subani. check out some of the clubs, shall we? Because I've not even found anyone who knows this guy yet, much less him himself. This is Yanis Sarandis. I'm not going to bother him yet. Scar Inn. He's just a commoner. Ooh, hey, you know Hassar. Saint Subani the trader. He'll be downstairs reading, or in the back room below the bar. Okay. Cool. Hey, Ski Tool. You know anything about Hey, sir? I guess...
Fresh game.
Budere Fanero? Asur. He's a trader and a wealthy one. He has his own room here. For an Ashlander knows their speech and custom. Has grown rich by trading with them. For the things prized by Westerners. That is not what I want to know. What about Teneran? Okay. What about Telvanni? Do you have any Telvanni bug musk? You might. I think I might have some left still, too. Alright. So he's downstairs, below the bar, I think they said. Hey, Tundir. What are you up to? You're a herder. It's him over there. There's a farmer. Yep, they're just directing me to him. Hello. May blessed be blessed, but you have business, speak it, for I'm at leisure and would prepare to be alone with my thoughts. What are their gift-giving customs? Alright, here we go. So it was just talk to him. Affection among friends, among strangers, a thoughtful gift is a sign that you're cautious and considerate and aware of the other's wants and needs. Such is particularly useful for traders and travelers. Among friends it is a private thing and subtle, with great risks. The test of the gift is how well it is tailored to the receiver. Courtesy. Ashlanders may challenge a stranger running to Europe without invitation. Customs differ with different tribes. Oh, that's a good thing to know, actually. Believe when requesting you may be forgiven. Be particularly careful about Ashtans, tribal chiefs, and wise women. Tribal seers and counselors. Some are welcoming, some are hostile. Be courteous and leave if requested. He loves poetry. Right. Shows the giver respects me and has made a special effort to know and please me. Alright. So, poetry. Hey, do you know anything about poetry? I'm not even sure if there is a bookseller here. There is a bookseller. Okay, near the entrance to Scar. I'm gonna be lazy. Whoosh. Hat. Alright, where's the bookseller? I guess it's only partial laziness, because I am practicing my mysticism. Bookseller, here we go. Kodus Kalas, bookseller.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
Hello, Rudderingard. I want to talk to the bookseller. Here he is.
Let's hear it.
A bibliophile. Likes poetry. I have a few such volumes here, I believe. Words of the Wind, Ashland Hymns, The Five Far Stars. Okay. Words of the Wind? I wonder if I can do really well with this. The Five Far Stars. Okay, what was it? Words of the Wind, Ashland Hymns, and The Five Far Stars. I'm going to see if I can't read these first. Mystery of... Ooh,
Is there
The Mystery of
something
Talra,
you
Part
need?
5. I've been trying to collect this book in various In various Elder Scrolls games, I enjoyed the first one immensely, and I want to read the rest of them. History of the Empire, don't need those. Words of the Wind. Ashlander Wise Woman, may I shrink to dust, is from the Ahemusa Ashlanders of the Grazelands. May I shrink to dust in your cold wild wastes, and may my tongue speak its last hymn to your winds. I pray for the herder that whistles to his guar at play. I pray for the hunter that stalks the White Walkers. I pray for the wise one that seeks under the hill, and the wife who wishes for one last touch of her dead child's hand. I will not pray for that which I've lost, when my heart springs forth from your soil like a seed, and blossoms anew beneath tomorrow's sun. Ooh, that's neat. Okay, Ahemusa Ashlanders. Is he an Asamusa? He's a Zain Sunabi. Hasar. So that's Words of the Wind. Oh, they're all right here. Okay. Verse from Urshalaku Ashlanders. This is a verse composed by Ashlander warriors, champions, and Ashkans, committed to memory by the wise woman, transmitted down the generations. May I Shrink to Dust is attributed to the long-dead poet and warrior Zarshishi Musmanul. Rise from darkness, red mountains, spread your dark clouds and green vapors, birth earthquakes, shatter stones, feed the winds with fire, free the tents of the tribes from the land, feed the burned earth with our souls. Yet never shall you have your rule over me, never shall I tremble or flinch from your power, never shall I yield my home and hearth, and from my tears shall spring forth the flowers of grassland springs. Okay. Ashland hymns. From Ashlanders, Wondrous Love is from the Urshalaku Ashlanders, the Northern Ashlands. What a wondrous love it is to bind two souls in faith, chained completely together, with never a false word. Weal and woe, wish and reel, woven catched together, from first kiss to last breath, first and last whispered in love.
Go
What
ahead,
did you say about
stranger.
him? Likes poetry. Because I'd like to make this a very, like a more thoughtful gift.
Are useless.
Is that a drunk guy? Stop speaking to me. Hey you, do you know anything about him? Mr. Shashev? Ooh, downstairs reading. Okay, hold on. Is this going to be his place? Because he has a room here. He has the 5 Far Stars. He has the Red Book of Riddles. And he has Ashland Hymns. So we'd want to get him the one that he does not have yet. He has 5 Far Stars and Ashland Hymns. So we want to get him Words of the Wind. All right. Value 45. All right. Thank you. Come on, jar. Well, this is why I have my skirts and such. But first off, I can just do this.
There's something you need.
Teleport part of the way. And then I've got either my Alice's skirt, 1 to 10 points. I am 3 points over, so that should work all right. Or I have, I think, a belt of... I could have sworn that I had a belt or a ring or an amulet. That is also... Belt of the Pack Rat, that's the one. I'm just going to use that. That is guaranteed.
I
Hello,
suppose
Tara.
it is my duty to help those less fortunate than myself.
Yep. Can I get to you before I become over-encumbered? Nope. Hey, Hasur.
Do you want something?
Business. I have a thoughtful gift. This is a gift for me. I'm amazed. A copy of Words of the Wind? The words of the Blessed Mothers. I gratefully accept your gift. My people have never loved the written word, and I lament their ignorant scorn for such common yet potent magic. I thank you and I honor your courtesy, purchased through obstacles. It would please me to return your courtesy by answering your questions. Sweet. I had the right one. Alright, too much to tell? Here, take these notes. I've written here what you should know about the Ashlanders and their Nerevarine cult. If you're visiting a camp, things you should know about courtesy and challenges among the Ashlanders. Since you ask about the Nerevarine cult, perhaps you'll be interested in my views on the Ashlanders and foreigners, because a guiding passion of the Nerevarine cult is their hatred of foreigners. That could be interesting. They wish all foreigners and their false gods could be driven from Morrowind. Wish they'd leave them in peace. Shameful to attack unarmed, but they will kill without hesitation an armed person who offends them or their clan laws. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so if I am unarmed, then they're less likely to attack me. Good to know. Such a war may be won. Ashlanders may cheerfully give their lives to win it. Okay. I think I already talked about challenges. Challenged for sport, it is acceptable to decline. When challenged for honor, it is shameful to decline. Honor challenges come from offense given in speech or action, or may represent customary formal challenges of status or ritual. Okay, and I asked about courtesy already. Yep, I already asked about that. Nerevarine cult, what do you have about that? Worship the great Ashcan Hortatar Nerevar Moonstar, who in ages past destroyed the evil godless dwarves, and banished the treacherous Dagoth and his foul hosts beneath Red Mountain. Okay. Only among the Urshalaku do its followers have any influence. Share their sentiments, but regard them with suspicion and skepticism. Okay. Okay, so this is how Caius knew to send us to the Urshalaku. That's interesting. North of Margan, on the northern coast of Vardenfell. Close to the Sea of Ghosts. Okay. Well, hey, goodbye. Thank you for your information. That is highly useful. And pretty cool, actually. I think that might be about it for my recording today. I'll have to figure out what I want to do next. If I want to hang out here and do stuff, head down to Vivek, or go back to Caius and continue with the main quest. I might do that. I might just try to keep myself focused here. But, in any event, I am going to be going now. This has been Ald Rhun and Pushes Through Obstacles. Have a nice day.